The very genesis of Seva Kendra Calcutta is linked to the geopolitical conflict that took place in the year 1971. I am Father Franklin Menezes, presently the director of Seva Kendra Calcutta. What had happened during that particular conflict, millions of people from Bangladesh, fled across the border of India into the borders of India. The government had approached the Archdiocese, government had approached Mother Teresa. Finally, they realized that there was a need for a space to operate such a massive relief work and rehabilitation work. That is the genesis of Seva Kendra Calcutta, and it was, started in order to serve, to reach out to the refugees that came from Bangladesh. When I came here as the director, I had a dream of making Seva Kendra Calcutta as a green center. Was one of the major concerns that was part of my doctoral dissertation was on Romans chapter 8. And in that, in the latter part of the chapter, Paul speaks of the groaning of creation. Here we have, a 100 kilowatt solar plant, rooftop plant. If you look at the back of me, these are all solar panels. Now this 100 kilowatt solar plant can produce electricity worth about 11 to 12 lakhs per year. That means roughly about 1 lakh per month. The amount of electricity that is generated, and it is a renewable energy, not dependent upon coal or diesel or any other thing. Strictly speaking, from a spiritual perspective, from a perspective of evangelization, I wanted to work for the restoration of creation. We have water heating systems here in every building. As a result, people get hot water which is heated by the solar energy, which produce hot water which is used for cooking, thereby reducing the dependence upon LPG gas.
Another wonderful feature of Seva Kendra Calcutta is the water harvesting unit, which is right at the center of Seva Kendra Calcutta.
We have a sump, underground tank in which we can collect 125,000 liters of water, which we purify and we use it for everything that we need.
I'm Alexander James. I work in Seva Kendra Calcutta as the program head as well as the HR manager. Our campus is extremely green with a lot of plants in the campus, and not just that, we have been involved in organic farming.
Urban organic farming, which is a new concept in these days, but it has caught the attention of many people. And they, if you see here, just here itself, you have this pui saag, and elsewhere, if you go on, in the winter, we used to have tomatoes and cabbage and cauliflower and other things that we were growing.
तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि नीचे जाते हैं, उस पेड़ को देखते हैं वो कैसे बढ़ रहा है, उस फ्रूट्स को देखते हैं. अगर पपाया ट्री है तो पपाया ट्री में इतना सारा पपाया लगा है, तब उसको हम लोग को मतलब उस चीज़ को देखना, खुश होना. प्लस इवन हम लोग के स्टाफ में ऐसे लोग भी है कि बाहर जो देख रहे इतना ग्रीनरी है, बाहर में कुछ पेड़ होता है वो बढ़ नहीं पाते, तो उसको वहाँ से वो लेकर आके यहाँ पे हम लोग लगा देते हैं कि यहाँ पे वो बढ़े.
তো আমরা যখন 16 বিঘাতে কাজ করেছি বা ট্যাংরাতে বিভিন্ন এরিয়াতে বিভিন্ন ইভেন্টের মধ্যে দিয়ে আমরা ট্রি প্ল্যান্টেশনের কাজ করে থাকি, বাচ্চাদেরকে জানাই কিভাবে কিচেন গার্ডেনিং করা যেতে পারে, যাতে ওদেরও সেই একটা নিজেদের মধ্যে থেকে মোটিভ আসে কি আমি এনভায়রনমেন্টের জন্য কি করব, বা ওয়েস্ট মেটেরিয়াল দিয়ে আমরা কিভাবে আরও নতুন নতুন জিনিস বানাতে পারি, সেই সমস্ত আইডিয়া দেওয়া হয়.
We also do composting of the biodegradable kitchen waste in large drums that can be rotated by mixing in it 30% of paper or dry leaves or sawdust powder. It produces very good compost for our garden. The 1,000 square feet naturally ventilated polyhouse that you see here will serve as a nursery for seedlings, saplings, grow bag hardening of veggies and herbs.
There are a lot of initiatives happening through which other organizations are getting influenced, and they are also coming and approaching us for expert opinion and consultancy and those kind of things. So that is also happening, which I'm very excited about that, because that is the future where all the organizations are able to understand the need that is there, are able to fight climate change together.
Seva Kendra Calcutta, one of our thrust areas is environment. And one of the burning issues is climate change today. And we have taken it very seriously. And how each one of us is responsible for not only sustaining it, nurturing it, but we are all also to protect it, preserve it, so that generations after us may benefit from living on an earth that it was as God wanted it to be.